Shalom, I'm Dr. J. Rawlings, and welcome to this week's Fact or Fantasy portion. Today I want to talk about what the word ceasefire or hudna in Arabic really means. When you hear on your evening newscast that a ceasefire agreement has been reached between the Palestinians and the Israelis, you really need to know what hudna means to a Palestinian in Arabic. A hudna is a temporary ceasefire that is supposed to allow negotiations between the two sides. Well, that's the fantasy. The fact is that the lull in fighting gives the terrorists more time to rearm and to reorganize. The Palestinian Authority National Security Advisor, Jibril Rajoub, says that all Palestinian groups have agreed to stop their attacks inside Israel. While on the other hand, Hamas leader Sami Abu Zabiri said at the same time, there will be no halt to terrorist attacks as long as Israel does not withdraw its forces from Palestinian areas and release all prisoners. Islamic Jihad, the other principal terror group, said that there would be no ceasefire until Israel stops her aggression. Now, according to this logic, Israel is the primary cause of the Middle East conflict. The world press then conveys the Palestinian spokesman's message of hudna, or peaceful cooperation, while the militant Palestinians use this lull in the battle to bring more sophisticated weapons for use against Israel. In its historical context, Muhammad, in his battle against the Quraysh tribe that ruled Mecca in his time, originated the idea of the hudna. When he could not rout them, then he signed a 10-year ceasefire or hudna with them. This meant to Muhammad a temporary ceasefire. Then, after only 2 years, he was able to build up his army sufficiently to abrogate the hudna and conquer Mecca, decimating the Quraysh people in the process. So the ancient precedent sets the pattern until this day in Muslim thinking. So look out for the word hudna. It's not a permanent ceasefire, but simply a delaying tactic to gain strength in order to eventually defeat one stronger enemy. Watch how fast Western leaders leap at the word ceasefire when discussing the Israeli-Palestinian crisis, bringing a Western mindset to the table, while the Palestinians use the word hudna, a Muslim tactic that has been used over and over again throughout history with devastating success. That's the fact hiding within the ceasefire fantasy. See you next time on Fact or Fantasy.